Hello, my friends and ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Shy Hill Farm Chickens, a chicken channel all about the chickens. These are my chickens, and it's all chickens. But today, we are talking about these guys. The only problem is, anytime I try putting these guys on the channel, it tanks the algorithm. It doesn't know what to do with them. So we will be referring to these guys as weird chickens today. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the origin story of Oogway and Kaiser Sosay. I think it's pretty funny, and maybe you will too. So, it's Christmas time, December 2019. There are no chickens. There are no weird chickens. There's only Blackjack at the time. That was our sweet baby boy Blackjack. And we did have cats before also. Anyway. Me and my husband Keith, we are sitting on the couch watching the movie, The Usual Suspects. And in some dreamy way, I say, wouldn't Kaiser Sosay be a really cool name for a cat? And then Keith, in some kind of whimsical way, which I perceived as a dreamy, whimsical way, says, no, that would be a good name for a turtle. Now, Keith had turtles growing up. And in my, whatever, woman brain, Christmas brain, dreamy brain, right then and there, I decide I'm going to get Keith a turtle for Christmas. Sorry. I messed up. No, I'm supposed to say weird chickens. Anyway, I'm going to get Keith a weird chicken for Christmas. And it's going to be awesome. And we're going to name it Kaiser Sosay. So I go on Facebook and do the thing. I put out the post. Because there's always somebody trying to get rid of a weird chicken, right? And so I said, hey friends, I'm looking for a weird chicken. Anyone got one you're looking to pass on? My friend chimes in right away. I got two. I said, I don't want two weird chickens. He said, but they're friends. They have to stay together. I said, you know what? We're getting close to Christmas. Fine, I'll take them. I'll take the two weird chickens. Okay? So, I'm really excited. I really think this is one of my best moves. I was emotional. Anyway, so it's Christmas Eve. Keith's not home, so my friend brings the weird chickens, both of them. They're both in a 20-gallon tank. I didn't know anything about what it actually takes to own chickens. All forgiveness, he's got 4 kids. More than 4 kids. He's got a crazy life. A dog, a this, a that. And it's like, okay, it doesn't matter. Just let me get the weird chickens, okay? I get them. They're in the tank, and I'm like, they are so cute. I kind of fall in love with them right away. So now it's Christmas Eve night, and Keith comes home. And he comes into the house, and I stand there smiling, gleaming, presenting him with the 2 weird chickens. And one of them is Kaiser Sosay. I'm so proud and gleaming. And he just kind of stood there and just stared at them. And I could not get a read on this at all. And I really don't have a clear memory of how this all went down. But the truth is, he was pissed. He was pissed. He was very unhappy. He was not happy at all. Turns out that our friends that brought the weird chickens had on several occasions had tried to give them to Keith, convince Keith to take them in the past, in the years gone by. He had tried to convince and pawn off these 2 weird chickens to Keith before, and Keith said emphatically, no, 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 I don't want them. Please stop asking me. I am not interested. I'm not interested in these weird chickens, and please, no, I'm not going to have these weird chickens ever. And there I am in some sort of just starlit glory beaming from my heart to my face. Baby, I got you these weird chickens, and one of them is Kaiser Sosay, just like you said. We didn't fight. He didn't get mad at me. But he was not happy. And not only did our friend try pawning these two particular weird chickens off onto Keith, but years before that, when the previous owner who originally had them, who's also a friend of ours, had them originally when they were little, like a quarter size, also tried to give them to Keith. And he also said, absolutely not, no way. He never outright held it against me. I didn't know. But very quickly, I fell in love with them very much. And I discovered quite quickly what it actually takes to take care of weird chickens. I was like, oh, this is a lot. Oh, okay. But I went for it. And it really wasn't maybe a year after that I discovered that these two weird chickens do not get along. And that Kaiser Sosay is often attacking who is now Oogway, the one I named. The other one was now Oogway, as you know. Oogway's the girl, she lays eggs. Kaiser Sosay's the boy, and he bites her legs. And I read too many times that this could end badly, so no, they were not friends, and they needed to be separated. So now that I only discovered I needed to buy one mansion, but now I needed to buy 2 mansions for the weird chickens that Keith didn't even want. He would often somewhat either tease me or try to, persuade me to go bring him to the park and dump him in the lake or the river or the stream or the pond. But you can't, they don't have the immunity for that. And I was actually very much in love with,
oh my God,
weird chickens. So that is the story on Weird Chicken Tuesday.
no, not again.
The origin story. I love them very much. I would do little dances for them, and they would watch and dance with me. And actually, we still dance together. And I used to take them outside a lot more. But sadly for them, once the chickens came into the picture in 2021, yeah, they kind of took a back seat to everything. Which, I mean, it's not detrimental to them. They do like to be kind of left alone. They are kind of solitary. They are content. I know Oogway's tank could be bigger, but for now, listen, they're being taken care of a lot better than most of them are. Unfortunately, it's just people don't know. They don't know how to really care for them. And that's it, y'all. That's it. And I tried making them friends with Shy, but they did not seem very interested. But again, it wasn't something I really pursued too much. Anyway, thank you for joining us on Weird Chicken Tuesday. And I don't know, who knows? Maybe you'll see them a little bit more. What do you think? Do you like them? All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the beautiful story. And happy spring. And I will see you all very, very soon. God bless you. God bless you.